sweet baby. So today I wanted to talk about a situation in which I got inspiration, drew from it because of the whole Krishan Rock and Blueface situation. So if you guys are unaware, Krishan's currently pregnant. Blueface has been saying throughout her entire pregnancy, and the girl is already 20 weeks, allegedly. But he's been saying that he did not want the baby, and yet she still went through with it. So the premise of this is to talk about when a man or a woman does not want you and they have been showing you that they don't want you. So let's just start from wherever. So for one, I feel like when a person does not want you and they are blatant about it, they're not sugarcoating it. Anything that they tell you, you should believe it, because if they're pretty much letting their presence be known that they don't want you, that they don't like you, then believe it. Why is it so hard for people to understand that this person does not want you? They're stating to you that they don't want you. They're letting it be known that they do not want you. They're showing you actions that they do not want you. And it's just still hard for people to believe. Like, some people feel like it's like, oh, well, you're just playing hard to get. Let me tell you right now, there is no such thing as hard to get. If a person really does not want you, they will let you know they do not want you. Like with me, I'm very blatant as to who I am. If I don't really want somebody, I'm going to start ignoring them to show them that I really don't like you like that. I will either flat out tell them like, I don't like you. I'll even go to as far as telling them that I'm not attracted to them. But sometimes I feel like they feel in their head like, oh no, there's a possibility. There's a chance that she would want me. And in reality, the thing is, I don't. Because if I told you I don't want you, then that's what it is. When I do want somebody, my whole demeanor is different. I'm going to be all over you. I'm going to even go as far as to hitting you up sometimes. You will be the only thing that is on my brain because I really want you. So I'm literally very lovey-dovey, and I could be either one of two things, lovey-dovey or standoffish. And if I'm standoffish, that means it's probably because something about your character has rubbed me the wrong way to the point where I feel like I don't want to be around you, or I just don't want you, or I've felt a need in my being that I don't like who you represent and who you are as a person. And I feel like it's pretty simple with understanding who I am. Now, when I really like somebody, I'm going to be very goofy around them. I'm going to make them laugh. I'm going to be very hands-on because that's who I am as a person. Physical touch is everything to me. So if you're noticing that I'm not doing these following things to you, that means I do not like you, okay? So, I mean, it's nothing against you personally. It's just the fact that if I don't like you, I don't like you. You cannot force that. So, let me get back to the Krishan Rock situation and Blueface situation. This man has been very vocal on how he is to this woman. He has told her several times to get out of his house. Excuse me, what? You guys know that in my video of my ex kicked me out video or whatever, I never felt any kind of way because I had a whole house that I could go to. And I was just kind of like, you want me to leave your place? Absolutely. Let me just go grab my bags, which even half of the time when I was there, I would like to take my stuff back to my house because I never want to get too comfortable in somebody else's space. That's just who I am as a person. So when he told me to pack my things, I had little to no things there. And he would beg me to put my things there and to keep things over there so then I could just wake up and have things already over there. But for me personally, I felt like never get too comfortable in somebody else's space because this is their space, not mine. So I would barely have any of my things over there to where when he said leave out of my spot, it was nothing for me to just be like, okay, because I mean, I have my own stuff. It's not like you're kicking me out to the point where I'm homeless now. No, I know good enough to not sit here and solely depend on somebody. And you should never do that at all, ever. I don't care if that person is even your husband. You should never just solely depend on them. But if a person tells you to get out of their house, you should know in the back of your head, this person really truly doesn't want me, to the point where they don't care if I'm safe or if I am housed. They just want me to leave. So that should have been red flag number one, that he really did not like you and that he really truly didn't F with you like that. But for some reason, in her brain, it registered, he really does love me. It's just he's being weird right now. Girl, she is the most shackled person I've ever seen in my effing life. Like, I am trying so hard not to cuss in this video, y'all. But the girl gets me flustered because I'm like, you could really be out here living your best life and doing what's best for you, but instead you go on this internet every day and let this man make a fool of you. And I'm like, I did a podcast earlier about this situation, and I was even saying that, like, even seeing these types of things and how, and oh my God, you guys, it makes me even more upset that so many women are in defense for her. They're like, I can't wait until she bosses up. He's such a cornball for this. Blueface has been the same person since the day he's pretty much became a celebrity. The man is a gangbanger, okay? The man is a gangbanger. The man literally sits here and showed his hand with the way that he did his first baby mother. The man literally sits here and makes songs about how he's going to F these B words and dip. That's who he is as a person. You can't get upset for him being who he is and being comfortable enough to be blunt to a person on how he feels about them. That's what the F you're supposed to do in this world. Why would you lead a person on and get upset that, or why would you sit here and get mad at a person that's letting his intentions be known? I'd rather for a man to be upfront with me and say, hey, listen, baby girl, all I want is them cooter catter lips and that's it. And all I want is for them sweet lips to be on mine, and that's it. If they don't sit there and say anything else, I want them to be blatant on how they feel. So then from there forward, I know how to move. I know whether to be like, okay, you know what? That's not the type of a man that I'm looking for, so I'm about to dip. Or I know to be like, okay, well, since I know he wants a good time, I'm finna go ahead and hang out with him. And then after that, if I chose he wants a good time, I'm going to go ahead and hang out with him. Any kind of way that he does me after, that's on me, because he was very, very upfront about his intentions. So I'm confused as to why people are bashing Blueface for being him. Like, girl, what? He's been very vocal on who he is as a person. He's even told this girl from the get-go, if you have a baby and there is really a baby in your stomach, I don't want it. I don't know how much more he can express to somebody how he does not want them. The man is literally checking off that he does not want her, and she's literally ducking and dodging the signs like she's in a gymnasium or something. I'm just confused. Like, if people really show you who they are, you have to believe them. Believe them. How did Tommy say it in that Baddies thing? Believe them, B. Believe them. Because really, you have to believe a person when they show you their true intentions. You're hurting yourself if you're not taking heed to their warnings. Like, I really be thinking sometimes these things are simple, but the way that people make them so much more difficult, I would swear we're taking the SATs. I would swear we're doing, like, I don't know, writing a 80-page essay. I would swear that's what we're doing. A 80-page essay that we found out is due tonight and we got literally less than 12 hours. I would swear that's what we're going through. Because, girl, what? And I'm just like, I've been through these situations. So I've not been to the situations to the point of having a child. I'm not that effing dumb, okay? I am not that effing dumb. If a man has shown me that they don't want a baby, then I would never put him in a situation like that. And that's, if I wanted to end up keeping a baby, then I have no choice but to accept the fact that I will keep the baby and that's it. I can't force this man to be included in some baby's life. But the thing is, with me, I'm so selfless to the point where I'm like, if I have a child, I would feel so bad having to explain to that child, hey, I ended up keeping you and your dad didn't want a child and I just decided that I would keep you anyway because I really wanted a baby. That sounds so effed up in the head, and I'm just so confused as to how some people could feel so comfortable doing that. I'm flabbergasted, you guys. But I never want to be that type of a B word because I'm like, you have to be strong. Because in this world, people are here to eat you up and spit you out. And it's up to you to know how you want to handle situations and up to you to handle situations appropriately. So you can't sit here and just let people do one over on you. If people show you their true intentions, believe them. Believe them at all costs because nobody in this world owes you anything. You really have to show up and show out for yourself at all given points of your life. And if a person is showing you their true intentions, whether it's a relationship, friendship, a work relationship, any kind of thing, if they are showing their intentions, you need to believe them and you need to put you first at all given points of time. I used to be very much of a people pleaser. I used to, hold on to things that needed me to let it go. But the older that I've been getting, the more I've been realizing this ain't for me. I'm dipping out. At this given moment, I will talk to a person for 5 seconds and see that they're not for me, and I will go. Even if I have to ghost them, if I have to just let them know this ain't gonna work out, if I just have to let them down, I'm finna do it. And I don't care how much of a B word people think I am about it. At the end of the day, you're not gonna be there if I'm hanging off of a cliff and asking for you to help me. I can't dote on you to be there to help me out because you might let me fall. And I have nobody to blame but myself for putting my trust in you. There was once a wise person that said, you put your trust in an N word. Stupid H how you figure. Or some S like that, but whatever Kaya said, girl. But yeah, I'm just like, you cannot. So with that being said, I don't feel a bit sorry for Krishan. I don't feel a bit bad for any girl that lets a man do one over on her. If he's showing you, especially with her being public, oh my God, you guys, public embarrassment is the worst. And she's literally allowing him to embarrass her publicly multiple times. And my whole thing is the minute that a person shows you that they do not F with you, believe them and move on. I don't care how long you've been knowing them. I don't care if you've been knowing them for your entire life. I don't care if since the day that you popped out your mama's cooter cat, you've been knowing this person. I don't care if it's your auntie. I don't care if it's your cousin. I don't care if it's your best friend from middle school. I don't care if it's your best friend from pre-K. I don't care if it's your boyfriend of 85 years. I don't care if it's your husband that you've been knowing for 20 years. I don't care if it's your grandma. I don't care if it's your great-great-grandma. I don't care if it's your granddad. I don't care if it's anybody. If they show you that they are not for you, dip out. It's cool. It's cool. If y'all are meant to be and meant to work things out and meant to truly talk things out and see where things go, listen to what they're really saying. See if that's for you. And if it's not, it's okay to dip out again. Always, always, always put yourself first. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it that I have to talk about with this topic. I hope that you guys enjoyed this topic. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on all of my social medias. I'll list them in the description box down below. And if you guys want more content like this, be sure to like these videos up, and also, you know, leave some comments down in the comment section. I don't care whether they're positive or negative. Regardless, I'm gonna still do me. But yeah, you guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Oh yeah, and make sure you guys subscribe, because like if y'all are watching every video that I drop, you might as well subscribe. It's free. It helps me out. So why not, right? But anyway, you guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.